Hello, everyone. Look at me. It's Coach Ruth. Welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. In our time together, I not only prepare you for your upcoming week, your month, but for the rest of your life. This is a Saturday evening, and I know a lot of you guys are probably getting ready to watch a movie or getting ready to uh yes, getting ready to maybe watch a movie or getting settled down for the evening. I am too, and I was just getting ready to get ready for bed, and then I was like, oh crap, I didn't go live today. So yeah, so I'm not going to be on here long. And y'all can see I wash my hair and it's kind of a mess. So for those of you who are new to this, make sure that you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Give me that like, and then also make sure that you hit that notification button. Guys, I am growing this community, so I'm thanking you guys so much for being on here. I do. I really appreciate it. And so, but just very, very quickly, because I know a lot of you, you'll be watching this later. So, and don't forget to share it as well. That little thing that says share, don't forget to share it as well. All right, whoever's on here, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that like button. But listen, what I wanted to tell you guys very, very quickly is that because I'm ready to go to bed, right? Because I'm kind of tired today. Because this is my season, guys, right now. You just gonna be hearing about me running, and I'm sorry, you just gonna be hearing about it because it's such a big part of what I'm doing right now. Hello there, Harriet Hollingsworth. Hello, thank you so much for being on here. And so what? Yeah, you're just gonna be hearing a lot about me running, and so I'm sorry, but you're just gonna hear. Yeah, okay. So I was supposed to go running this morning with the Norton training group. We were meeting at Swags, which is a sports goods store. They sell tennis shoes and all that, and it's the one that's out by Iroquois Park. Well, I normally would drive all the way over there, but it's like a 30-minute drive. And then, because I live in New Albany, so it was like a 30-minute drive. And then I would have to run, of course, then drive all the way back another 30 minutes. And so I was like, I'm just going to save some time. I'm just going to run in the neighborhood, even though I hadn't really been running in the neighborhood because, I told y'all before, or I've had like some dogs run out on me and stuff. But I was like, well, I hadn't seen any. I've seen other people walking, so it must be better. Plus, it's cold outside. Probably not going to be seeing, a lot of dogs outside running around because it was like 23 degrees this morning. So I was just like, I'm just going to go run in the neighborhood. And plus, I wanted to do a little bit more than what they were asking us to do. So we were supposed to do 6. And so I was like, well, I want to do a little bit more than 6 because I have another race coming up. Anyway, so I'm out running out and on my way back in. I don't know how this happened, but a little rock got in the bottom in my shoe. And so it was right on my heel. So as I was running, I could feel that little rock and I could tell it wasn't really big, but it was in my shoe. And so every time I put my heel down, I could feel it. And so thankfully I was on my way back in. But by the time that I got home, I could feel, I was like, I think that's like did something to the heel of my foot. So I had a little, spot on my heel when I took my socks off. So all I wanted to say tonight is that sometimes, that you need to take care of those little things before they become big things because when you are a runner and you don't need to have anything like rubbing up against your skin, even though it may seem like it's something small. But if it's something that's rubbing up against your skin, because we put this uh, it looks like it's not really, it's almost like deodorant or something, but it's not. It's called like a body glide. And what it does, it protects your skin from something that's rubbing. And that normally wouldn't be an issue. But when you're running and you're running long, whether it's 13 miles or 26 miles or whatever, that little thing that's rubbing up against your skin could cause a burn. Right. So that's why, like anything around your waist or around sort of maybe like your thigh area, you put that body glide on there so that whatever's rubbing up against your skin, it doesn't burn. But that was what was happening to me today. It's just that little rock that got in my shoe because I was running. Uh, yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's not. But if I think that's what I'm saying. Thankfully, thank you so much. If I was running out, at the beginning of my run, it would have been a problem. But thankfully, I was coming back in, and so I didn't have too much further to go because I ended up doing like 7.5 miles. But I didn't have too. Maybe I had maybe about a couple miles to go, and then I was back home. But if I had run longer, yes, it would have been a bigger problem. And so that's how it is with life, is that you got to take care of those little things before because if you don't, then could become a big thing. It could be something with your health. Maybe you've got a cough or anything that's going on. There's a pain in your body and you're just trying to ignore it because you don't want to go to the doctor, because you don't want to hear what they could potentially say. And but you just go on, and then it ends up being this big thing that if you had taken care of it when it, was a small thing, maybe it wouldn't have been a life threatening thing. I thank God so much that with my breast cancer, that when they caught it, that it was at stage 1. But what if when the doctor had asked me to go get a mammogram, and if I had just said, well, I just had one, a year ago, I don't need to go get another one, and I didn't go, and then maybe by the time I went, maybe it was a stage 3 or stage 4. I mean, who knows? It could have been life threatening. Or what if I just didn't go at all and said, well, there's no breast cancer in my family, and I'm not going to go and get a mammogram, and I'm good. I could potentially not be here. And I think about that a lot. I think I not a lot, but I do think about it, that if it wasn't caught early, that I could not be here. So, and it's with other things like I was talking about yesterday. If you have an issue with somebody, and maybe you had a falling out or something like that, just go ahead and talk it out while it's a small thing before it turns into a big thing. Take care of those little things, even if eating right. I know it's so hard. We always say we're going to eat right and eat better. Just even if you just say, okay, I'm just going to eat 1 apple a day, or I'm going to, walk down to the mailbox or walk down the street. If you do those little things like journaling, little things about like having gratitude, because so often we don't have a lot of gratitude because we look at those bad things. So look at the little things that are important in your life, those that you love, those that love you, right? There are people that love you. It's not just about all us giving and giving. There are people that love you as well. So think about those things and take care of those little things, and the people that care about you, your children, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews. And so because you don't want it to become something where you don't take care of them and then they're out of your life. It could be. So I just want to encourage you a little bit tonight. Like I said, before you get ready for bed, it's like what, 7 o'clock, and maybe getting ready to watch a movie or something like that. So I just got my clothes out for church tomorrow. Because if anybody knows me, y'all know. See, that's a little thing for me, right? Like I have to, since I was in high school, I have gotten my clothes out at night. And that's not, I not only get my clothes out at night, but I get out all my foundations, all my underwear, bra, panties. I mean, it's all in the bathroom. Everything is ironed. It's all ready because I cannot function in the morning if I don't have my clothes out at night, because then I'm running around trying to figure out, okay, does something fit or does it need to be ironed or whatever? And I can't do it. I even every day. I don't care if I'm not going anywhere. It can be on a Saturday. And that's another thing. See, like for me, another little thing. If I'm saying I'm going to get up and run because I was out of the house by 7:30 this morning, but what made that possible or made it easier for me to do it and not use an excuse and say, oh, I don't feel like it, is I got all my stuff together at night. My running clothes, I got my 2 layers for my legs, and I got my tops and my shirt, and had everything, and my compression socks. I had all of that out last night. So all I had to do this morning was jump up, brush my teeth, and put my clothes on, and then I got out of the house. Uh, you okay? Good. I'm glad somebody else does that besides me. Yeah, but I can't function if I don't get my clothes out at night. I mean, I have to do that. And see, right now in the running season, I have to get two things out because I go out in the morning, like most of the time, like maybe at 6. And so I have to get my running clothes out, and then I have to get out what I'm going to put on during the day when I finish at 7 in the morning. So, but yeah, but those are little things that I do that, you know, make it where I can take care of the big things, because I can't take care of the big things if I don't take care of the little things. Okay, so it works both ways. You got to take care of the little things because you don't want them to become big things that you can't handle, right? So do the little things, take care of the little things, have gratitude. That's a little thing, all right? Show love. That's a little thing that you can do. Give somebody a hug. That's a little thing that you can do. Take care of yourself. Hello, Charlotte. Hello there. Those are little things that you can do that impact so much. Okay. So much, so much. So again, if you've got something with somebody, an issue or whatever, take care of that thing while it's little. Because once it gets big, and you know what? And here's the other thing, guys. If you have, as the Bible say, as your grandmama used to say, if you got an ought against somebody, right? Right? If you got what they say right now is, if you got a beef with somebody, okay, you want to take care of that thing while it's little, while it's small. Because if you don't, then those seeds of bitterness, anger, jealousy, hatred, it's going to spread in your body, and it's going to become a big old thing, and it's going to be harder. Oh, did he? Good, good. I hope he's on his way back home. I know he was with Tiffany. And so I guess at some point I'll see him. But and I hope you guys had a good turnout. I hope you guys had a good turnout. And but you don't want those little seeds, that little thing, to become, because y'all know, because I've had, like where I live, you get a lot of what are those seeds? Is it maple trees or whatever? I don't know. That they look like they like little helicopter things, and they fly, and they land on your grass or in your mulch or whatever. And next thing you know, it looks like you got a tree that's growing up in your yard. Well, if you don't get that little thing and pull it up while it's small, then you're not going to be able to pull that up, because once that tree begins to grow and those roots get down in the ground, you're not going to be able to pull it up. So you got to be able to get it while it is small. Get it while it is small and pull it up. Otherwise, you are going to have a heck of a time. And then, even if you get it up, there's still going to be residue left over. There will still be residue, because I have a tree in my front yard that we chopped down, but that stump is still there. And I planted another tree, but I had to kind of plant it next to that stump, because there's no way you're going to get that stump up unless you get somebody to grind it down, right? So that's what I want to leave with you guys tonight. Okay? Take care of those little things before they become big things. And then you can't pull it up, you can't root it out because it's in there, right? Okay, so that is it. You guys get ready for what church or whatever you're going to be doing tomorrow. Hopefully you're going to be going to church. All right. And like I said, I got my hair twisted back. I washed it. And I always have to wash it right after when I have those long runs on Saturdays. And I think I'm going to get me some braids, because it's really hard on my hair with all the sweat and stuff like that. So I'll figure that out. You'll have to let me know if what kind of braids or something you think I should get. All right. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. But most importantly, I believe in your action. And so your action is take care of those little things before they become big things. All right. I will see you guys. And again, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give me that thumbs up button. And then also make sure that you hit that notification. And the fourth thing, I know you're like, she is asking so much. I know I am. I'm so sorry. But make sure you share it, because there's somebody that needs this information. Somebody's holding on to something. And right now it's a little thing, but if they don't root that thing out, it's going to be a big thing. Right? So share it with somebody else. All right. You guys have a wonderful evening. I love you all to life. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.